The Voice Gwen Stefani done. Fans spot clues. The Voice celeb Gwen Stefani has had a long and fruitful run as a judge on the singing competition show. Many fans think she is done spinning her chair around for good. Is the writing on the wall for the no doubt singer? The Voice. Gwen Stefani has had a long run as a judge. Fans have to go all the way back to season 7 in 2014 to remember when Gwen Stefani made her debut. The Voice is ready to kick off season 25. That puts into perspective just how long Gwen Stefani has been in the chair as a judge. The show has certainly been good to the no doubt singer in a handful of ways. Gwen Stefani was already famous long before she ever graced the Voice stage. Being on it did help introduce her to a whole new generation of fans. As a bonus, being on the show also gave her more time to spend with Blake Shelton, who later became her husband, The Voice. Not the first time Gwen Stefani has taken a break the way viewers see it. There are a number of clues pointing to Gwen Stefani never returning to the show as season 25 is about to hit the air. Gwen Stefani announced that she would be sitting it out for season 25. Fans think she is gone from the show for good. Her husband, Blake Shelton, hung it up as a judge at the end of season 23, and fans think it's Gwen's turn to follow suit. Gwen Stefani has taken seasons off in the past, but many think this current hiatus could be permanent for the singer. Gwen Stefani reportedly makes $13M per season to be a judge on The Voice. As far as gigs go, this is a pretty solid one. If a season has 26 episodes, that's $500K per episode to offer her critiques and guide her contestants. Blues Gwen Stefani is done with the show for good. Gwen Stefani hasn't confirmed her permanent exit from the judging panel on The Voice. However, the way many watchers see it, her current hiatus could very well become a permanent one. Gwen Stefani is preparing to reunite with her band No Doubt for a gig at Coachella 2024. She also keeps herself busy with her beauty line, GXV by Gwen Stefani. There have also been ongoing rumors of trouble at home with her husband, Blake Shelton. Blake is currently on the road until the end of March with his back to the Honky Tonk Tour. Many think the pair might take some time off from all of their obligations to work on their marriage. One fan wrote, "John and Gwen are the only staple coaches left. Since Blake has retired and Kelly has moved, I don't see her coming back or any of the other former coaches from previous seasons TBH." Another agreed, saying, "Gwen has new music coming out this year, plus GXV Beauty, so she might be busier this year." Catch the season 25 premiere of The Voice on Monday, February 26 from 8 to 10 p.m. Est on NBC. For more The Voice and Gwen Stefani news, come back often to TV shows Ace. For years, Gwen Stefani has been a beloved figure on NBC's hit show The Voice. Known for her effervescent personality, quirky style, and sharp coaching skills, Stefani brought a unique spark to the show. However, recent developments have sparked rumors and speculation among fans that this could be her last season as a coach. Observant viewers and loyal fans have been quick to notice a series of clues that suggest Stefani may be stepping away from the iconic red chair, and the buzz surrounding her potential exit is growing louder by the day. But what exactly are these clues? And how valid is the speculation that Gwen Stefani is done with The Voice? Let's dive into the mystery that has fans questioning her future on the show. The journey so far. Gwen Stefani's influence on The Voice. Gwen Stefani first joined The Voice in 2014 during its 7th season, alongside fellow coaches Pharrell Williams, Adam Levine, and her now husband, Blake Shelton. Instantly, her presence was a hit. With her laid-back yet fiercely competitive attitude, Stefani proved to be more than just a pop star. She became a respected mentor and coach. While her coaching style was more nurturing compared to other coaches, she demonstrated a keen eye for talent and a willingness to push her team to their creative limits. Over the years, Stefani has made multiple returns to the show, appearing in seasons 9, 12, 17, 19, 22, and now season 24. She quickly became a fan favorite, not only because of her close connection to contestants, but also because of her fun banter with Blake Shelton, with whom she formed one of television's most talked-about love stories. Their chemistry on and off screen added an extra layer of appeal to the show, drawing viewers in and keeping them hooked. However, all good things must come to an end, and with Blake Shelton departing from The Voice after season 23, fans began to wonder if Gwen Stefani would soon follow suit. Shelton's exit marked the end of an era, and many speculated that Stefani might be rethinking her role on the show now that her partner had moved on. Clue hash 1. Gwen's sentimental social media posts. One of the biggest signs that have sparked rumors of Gwen Stefani's departure from The Voice is her increasingly sentimental tone on social media. Recently, the singer has been sharing nostalgic posts reflecting on her journey on the show. Many of these posts include heartfelt messages about how much the show has meant to her, thanking fans and contestants for the experience, and expressing deep gratitude for the opportunities she's had as a coach. For longtime followers of The Voice, these posts feel eerily similar to the type of farewell messages Blake Shelton shared before his exit. The recurring theme of reflection and gratitude in Stefani's recent posts has left many wondering if she is preparing her fans for an official goodbye. While the posts aren't a direct confirmation of her exit, the emotional tone has certainly raised eyebrows and stirred speculation. Clue hash 2. Gwen's evolving career focus. Another major factor fueling the rumors is Gwen Stefani's recent career moves outside of The Voice. Stefani has been heavily focused on her Las Vegas residency, Just a Girl, which has been a massive success since its launch in 2018. With the residency coming to a close, many are curious about Stefani's next big move. There have been whispers in the entertainment world that Stefani may be preparing for a new chapter in her music career, possibly embarking on a major tour or focusing more on her fashion line, L.M.B. Stefani's multifaceted career has always seen her juggling music, television, and fashion. But with so many projects on her plate, stepping away from The Voice could provide her the time and energy needed to focus on other passions. In interviews over the past year, Stefani has hinted at a desire to return to the studio and work on new music, especially after the success of her most recent singles. With new creative endeavors potentially in the works, her time as a coach may no longer be as feasible, leading fans to believe she might prioritize her next musical project over another season of The Voice. Clue hash 3. The absence of Blake Shelton. It's impossible to discuss Gwen Stefani's potential exit from The Voice without mentioning Blake Shelton. As the show's longest-running coach, Shelton's departure left a huge void that many fans are still trying to process. For 9 seasons, Stefani and Shelton's dynamic was one of the highlights of the show, both as a romantic couple and as competitive coaches. With Shelton now out of the picture, fans have been questioning whether Stefani would want to remain on the show without him. The couple's playful rivalry, loving moments, and support for each other became one of the defining aspects of the show's appeal. Without Shelton, it's possible that Stefani feels her time on the show has run its course as well. The chemistry and fun they shared will be hard to replicate, and for some fans, Shelton's absence may signal the end of an era that includes Stefani too. Clue hash 4. The rise of new coaches. The arrival of new coaches like Niall Horan and John Legend has also added fuel to the rumors. The Voice has a history of rotating coaches to keep the show fresh and exciting, and as much as fans love Gwen Stefani, the show is always looking for new faces to bring different energy to the panel. With talented newcomers like Horan gaining popularity and the continued presence of other seasoned coaches, the show seems to be ushering in a new generation of stars. The departure of long-standing coaches like Adam Levine, Blake Shelton, and Alicia Keys in previous seasons marks significant changes in the show's lineup. If Stefani does decide to step down, it wouldn't be out of the ordinary for The Voice to embrace yet another shift. The introduction of fresh talent could signal a changing of the guard, with Stefani gracefully bowing out to make room for new voices and perspectives.